environments here. Okay. Now, Unigraphics is suited in automobile as well as in aerospace industries. Okay. Automobiles as well as in aerospace industries. Uh, in my knowledge, as I made a discussion with my friends who are working in a different industries, different companies like GM, TCS, Tata, as well as Caterpillar. They said so for solid models they will prefer the Unigraphics NX, and for surface model they will prefer that is what CADIA. Okay. That is what suited in automobile as well as in aerospace industries. For design of engines, for design of engines or for modeling of engines, they will prefer Unigraphics NX. Okay. As I said earlier, its name is IDEA software, so altered name by overtaking different companies. Okay. So now presently Siemens is owning this CAD package, okay, and suited from raw material to product design and delivery level. Uh, what are the steps involved, or what are the stages involved in this particular Unigraphics package is, so if you have a raw material, if we have a material, let us take example, you have a steel block. Now from that level to delivery level, so you can manage every process or every steps in this Siemens software. In this Siemens software, if we have an piston, sorry, you have an right piston. Now from raw material to finished level, so you can manage all the things. Example, what I can say, now this is what raw material. Okay, so you want a finished product. This is what piston. Okay, this is what piston. So now you need to model it. Okay, you need to model it, so you need to get its drafting. Okay, now once you have it drafting, so you can incorporate same model for manufacturing environment also. For manufacturing environment, this is what CNC machining. CNC machining, so they will call it as a CAM, computer aided manufacturing. Okay, so you will get it has an on all inbuilt options to get your component from raw metal to the delivery level. Okay, this is what was in Unigraphics. Okay, now these are some examples. So I don't know what is the name of this one. So I think this is an stator which consists of a large number of slots here. Okay, now this is made with a solid sorry, this is made with a Unigraphics. Okay, this is made with a Unigraphics. Okay, and again these are some examples, so I have get from internet. Okay, you just look out, so all solid models are done with Unigraphics. Okay, now the system requirements, so it's going to work on Windows as well as Unix. Windows as well as Unix. So minimum memory, it required 1 GB and maximum 4 GB. So now this is what for low end systems, low end configuration. Okay, this is what minimum requirement. So minimum requirement. Okay, so now minimum drive or minimum disk space is 4 GB. Minimum size of monitor is 17-inch. Okay, so now graphics adapter is required here. That means you need a graphics card. You need graphics card. Okay, so I think today's situation is 1 GB memory is not sufficient. It needs minimum 4 GB and 4 GB RAM, 4 GB minimum disk space. Along with that one, you need graphics card. Okay. So now, what are the important terms and definitions you will come across in graphics? So now these are the same. You have come across future-based modeling, you come across parametric modeling, you come across bidirectional associativity. Except the AutoCAD, that is what basic AutoCAD software, all other softwares which are there consist of these three features, minimum these three features. Okay. What is feature-based modeling? So it refers to the construction of geometries as a combination of form features. Okay? This is what minimum basic. You need one feature. Okay. Over this one, you can have a number of features. Okay. Right. If we edit any one, so it is going to be updated easily. It is going to be updated easily. Okay? Now, parametric modeling is an approach to 3D CAD in which you capture design intent using features and constraints. Using features and constraints. That means if you make any repetitive changes, it is going to change immediately. Okay? Along with that one, so you can save those type of parts as in a families. Okay? Now parametric modeling, I will give one example here. You have a nut and bolt. Okay. So if you model this one with all dimensions, let us take diameter D. Okay, and head with all those dimensions. Now if you create a part of this one, let us create this as a hexagon, bolt and nut. You can save it. Okay, and you can use any number of times. With the same dimensions or changing the dimensions. If you save this one as a families. Okay, if you save this one as in a families. Okay, we'll see. Okay, next one is bidirectional associativity. So this is what if you change anywhere. Example, if you make a changes in modeling environment, it is going to be reflected in assemblies as well as drawing environments. Okay? This is what automatic. Even though if you change the features, example, you take here. Now if you made a 4 holes here on a flange, if we edit in modeling as 5 holes, okay, as a 5 holes, this is going to be reflected in drawing mode as well as in assembly mode. Okay, now we will call here environment. Here we'll call it as an environment. Okay, and what I am going to cover in this entire course, Unigraphics NX, modeling environment is there, Shape Studio. Now Shape Studio means here it is a sheet metal. Next, assembly environment as well as drafting environment. Okay. So if you start Unigraphics NX, now this is a welcome screen. Normally we call it as a welcome screen. Now actual name is, it is a NX gateway. It is going to be called as a NX gateway. Now from this gateway you can select any type of environment you are going to work. Example, you can go for part modeling, you can go for drawing, or you can go for assembly, or you can go for Shape Studio, you can go for the CAM, you can go for electrical wiring, you can go for mechatronics component or design of a mechatronics layout. It has a lot of environments. Okay? Now this is what a simple screen layout. So what are the options you are going to get in a screen? Okay? Now this is an environment of a part modeling, or it is what a part environment. Okay, this is what part environment. Okay, what are you going to get? So you are going to get now you will get a menu bar here. So this is what file menu, edit menu, view, insert, format, tools. You will get a menu bar here. Okay. So next you have a start option. Start options, it will give them the selection of different options here. On left side we have an assembly navigator, part navigator, history, animation and simulation navigator, roles. Okay, roles. So this is related to the cloud based design. Okay, this is related to the cloud based design. So we have a toolbars here, different toolbars. So now this is what a sketch toolbar. So we have some surface toolbar here. We have some modification of editing of solid features toolbar. So here we have an uh, feature toolbar. Okay, this is what a feature toolbar. So we have a view toolbar here. Okay, we have all toolbars here. So now you have some options here. This is what a constraints toolbar. Okay, constraints toolbar. Okay, right. So we'll see. Now I'll start Unigraphics NX from my system. So let us see. We'll go for
Sir,
one by one here.
Among this Pandey is trying to
Pardon?
Among this Pandey.
Okay, sorry. Now I'll start. Now let us see. As I said, you will get a different type of options here. So now this is what NX 7.5 is a general. Now if you want to design a mechatronics components, you can use mechatronics components. Okay, you can go for mechatronics component. Okay, so we have different options here. So let us go for the Unigraphics NX 7.5. So it will take some time. It will take some time because it has to collaborate all DLL files, execution files, as well as database files. Okay, so it needs some synchronization timing. Now it is visible. Everyone, it is visible. Someone unmic
Yes,
and unmute and say yes. Because I can't view
sir.
the Google Meet dialog box here. I can't view the Google Meet dialog box because I have shared complete screen.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
It's visible, right? Okay. Now let us go for here, file, new. You have some tools here. Let it be. You have some preferences. Okay. Now Windows, help. Okay. Now let us go for file, new. Now in model, you just observe here how many options you are going to get. First one is model. It is creation of a part model. Second one is assembly. Third one is a shape studio. Another one is there. A next sheet metal work is there. Next aero sheet metal is there. So routing logical, routing mechanical, routing electrical. Okay, you will get all these options. Okay. Next in drawing, so based on the paper size, you can select any one paper, then you can go for drawing. Next you have simulations here. So to make a simulations, you need some add-ons here. You need some add-ons. Add-ons means it is an application which is going to link your Unigraphics to the selected software here. Example, now I want to go for simulation along with Abacus. I want to go for simulation with Abacus. Then you must have an add-on which is going to link your Unigraphics to the Abacus. Okay. Next you have a manufacturing here. You have a manufacturing. So just options. So you have some procedures here. One is a die mold is there, turning is there, machinery is there, multi-axis is there. So mill turn is there. So next you have a inspection. Next you have a inspection. Okay. So now these are the options which are available in Unigraphics NX. Okay. Now we are going to concentrate on only model, assembly, shape studio. Okay. Shape studio as well as drawing. as well as drawing. Okay. Now let us look at part modeling here. Now it has a modeling. So you must check out here. What is the units? Units is millimeter. Units is millimeter. Next you have a model. It's a part name. Then where you want to save. That means where you are going to save or where you are going to extract. Okay. So now let us click here. It's going to give the directory. It's going to give the directory. So where it has extracted this file. Okay. This file. Okay. Let us go for it is as a trial 1. Okay. Say okay. Now look out. This is what entirely file management. I think no need to explain about the file management. Okay. So we have some options here. Print, plot. Okay. Plot is different, print is different. Plot is different and print is different. Okay. So send to package a file. So import, export, utilities. Okay. Right. Next you have a edit here. So same edit, undo, cut, copy, paste, delete, selection, view. So operations. So you have some keys here. You can use Control F for fit, Control R for rotation. So Control Shift Z for zoom in and zoom out. Okay. Next insert. Okay. Next format, tools. Okay. So here it is an expression here. You can use expression in such a way that if you take an example of a bolt, what is the head dimensions here? Bolt head dimension, it is 2D. Now what is the nominal diameter of the bolt? It is a D. You can write expressions here, okay, with respect to the dimensions or with respect to the relations. Okay. Here are some options here. Okay. Let us see. Now this is what welcome screen of your modeling environment. Modeling environment, right? Now you have a coordinate system here. X-axis, Y-axis, Z-axis. Again you have planes here. ZC, YC and ZY plane, okay, then XY plane and ZX plane So now if you click on here, it is a part navigator. If you want to maximize it, you just click on this pin. Okay. Pin. Now just click on model view. You can click directly on back, front, any one view here. Next, orientation of cameras. Okay. Next, now dependencies are, now you need to add up details. You need to add up, then it will going to show the preview. It is going to show the preview of component whatever drawn. Now let us go for a simple sketch here. Okay, simple sketch. So here it is a drawing a profile. Here it is drawing a profile. Okay. So now you have a sketch icon here. Now select it. Okay. So select on which plane you want to sketch. Example, I want to draw it on a side view. I want to draw it on a front view. I want to draw it on a top view. Click it. Say OK. Now you can just draw here. Now it has to orient in a drawing positions. Let us see what is the problem here. Okay. So here also you have some options here. You have some options. Now click on finish sketch. Click on finish sketch. What are the options you are going to get? Now these are the control points here. These are the control points. Okay? So it shows the end point, it shows the midpoint, it shows the control point, it shows the intersection point, it shows the center point. Either it may be circle center point or arc center point. This is what cordon point. So this is what the existing point, and this is what the point on curve. If you click a line, okay, so now we'll close here. Okay. Now model history. Okay, now I'll just go here. I will edit sketch. I will edit sketch. Otherwise, you click which one you need. Now you need a top. Just click top. Okay. Now mouse functions. If you hold center mouse button, that is what to scroll, it is going to be act as a rotate, 3D rotate. Okay. And if you hold control and center mouse button, it is going to be act as a zoom. Okay. So it is going to act as a zoom. Okay. So only now I'll go for fit. View toolbar, fit, right? Go for isometric view. So here also will get here also will get. Okay. So this is what shading. Okay. Suppose if you want to start a line, okay, now I'll take a line. Now I want to start from this midpoint here. Okay. So it's going to show midpoint. This is what midpoint. Okay, you just look out. This is what midpoint. And where you want to join. So if you want to join here endpoint, it show. It is going to show endpoint. Okay. So start point of one line is here, end point of one line is here. But you won't get these type of options in CATIA. You won't get this type of options in CATIA. Okay. Now I'll just finish. We'll just finish. Okay. Now, what are the differences in this Unigraphics if we compare to the solid edge? You have done a solid edge. Okay. There is no much difference between solid edge and this Unigraphics. There is no much difference. Okay. You have almost all I think 80% as the same options here also. 80% options are same also. Okay. So if you want to delete, you just right click here, delete. Okay. So now this is what coordinate system is there. Coordinate system is there. Okay. Now let us look out the draw toolbar here. This is what a profile. It creates a series of a line as well as arc. Now next is the line. So you need to specify the line. It's a start point and end point. Next one is the arc. It's going to create an arc with a 3 point, as well as you can go for center point and end point options. So next one is a circle. Next one is a circle. So next you have two modify options here. One is fillet, another one is chamfer here. One is fillet, another one is chamfer. So next you have a rectangle. So next you have a spline here. You have a spline. But in CATIA it is called as a spine. Okay. Here it is going to be called as a spline. So next you have a point here. Next you have a point. So next you have a offset option. Offset option is there. Pattern curve is there. Mirror curve is there. So derived lines is there. So add existing curves is there. So next you have two options here. Quick trim is there. Quick extend is there. quick trim as well as quick extend. So next is a make a corner. So next, this is what dimensions here. This is what dimensions. You can place dimensions. So next, these are the constraints here. Constraints like equal length, concentric, parallel, perpendicular, tangential. You can use same options. You can go for the same options. You keep in mind, constraints are same in every CAD software. There is no any different name for constraints in any different CAD softwares, because constraints are related to the your geometries. ನೀವೇನೇ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಲೇಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ರಿಲೇಟ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. Constraints are related to your geometry. 100% you need to go for same constraints in every CAD software. There is no different constraints in a different CAD softwares, right? So next, add remove buttons is a constraints here. This is what constraints options. Okay. Let us go for the input here, how you can draw. Now I'll go for model view. Now I'll select here top. Okay, top. Now I want to draw a rectangle here. You can directly draw a rectangle, no problem. So you just click here, specify the first corner and dimensions. Now you look out how many options you have to draw a rectangle here. This is what by using 2 points. This is what by using 3 points. Next, center point and other dimensions. Center point and other dimensions. So how you can input here? Input is either your coordinate or either your distance here. Either coordinate or distance. That is what parameter. Let us take, I'll go for XY. So now I'll start here. Linear specified for rectangle. Okay. So 0, 0 is my first, 25, okay, it is took 100, which we have gone on a top view. Let us go for front view. Let us switch. Selection icon. For rectangle. Okay, so you can provide value here. First corner point is 0, 0. Okay, so next it's 150. Okay, no, it has not taken here, it is take that point as a first one. Okay. Let us see once again. Okay. So first point is so XC, YC, it is our center point. Okay, next to provide dimensions here. Okay, so minus 150. Okay, go for positive value. Okay, okay, 150. So now it is taking dimensions automatically. Okay. Suppose if you want to edit, so in the selection tool, okay, then just double click here, you provide dimensions. Okay, 150. Now you look out, if you want to maintain correlation here, that's what expressions. In CATA also you can provide expressions. So we will see in CATA class. Okay? Suppose if your length is 150 and height is 50, that means if you have a relation 1 is to t, 1 is to 3. Let us look out here. Now P1 should be P0 divided by 3. You can provide equations also. Let us see. So what will happen? 200. No, it has been not taken. Let us see. Now it is a 66.77. It has took because they were written an equation. Okay? Right? You have written an equation here. That is what P0 by 3. So if you say P0 by 2, let us see what will happen. You got? So now this is what how you can maintain relations. How you can maintain relations. So now we'll stop here. It is what introduction about the unigraphics. Okay. So tomorrow we'll start the modeling. That's what part environment. I will refresh all these options once again tomorrow. Okay. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So my advice is if you really want to join these CAD area, you must make a more practice. Okay. So because if you leave practice 1 month, 2 month, it's going to operate from your mind. Okay? ನೀವು ಇದ್ರ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಿದ್ರೆ ಟಚಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ನೆನಪಾರ್ತೀರಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Shall I close? Or you have any queries? Shall I stop?
Yes, sir.
Okay.